Welcome to our class, and today we are going to look at the concept of logical reasoning using Venn diagram. When you say statements are logical statements can either be valid or not valid, either true or it is false, not true. Alright, and we are going to use Venn diagram to look at how statements that are true or not true. Alright, and in our Venn diagram, before we can draw, we have to take note of some keywords in the statement. Okay, keywords in the statement. And the Venn diagram, the keyword will determine whether there is a relationship between what we are talking about, the two sets. All right, sometimes subsets, sometimes disjoint, sometimes and what there are intersection. Okay, so one, let's look at intersection. If you have intersection, okay, two statements, then you have intersection, or two sets, there is intersection between the two sets. So when intersection, you may see some keywords like most, not all, some, and so on. So most, not all, some, then it means that there is intersection. So maybe a statement like most Asante SHS teachers are men. Most Asante SHS teachers are men. Most. It doesn't mean that all of them are men. Most of them are men. So if I'm to draw my Venn diagram for this, so I have two people I'm talking about here, my SHS teachers and men. Okay, so when I look at Asante SHS teachers and men, most of them are men. So men, and then let's say Asante SHS teachers, I'm using Asante teachers. Alright. Most Asante SHS teachers are men. Okay, are men. So I have men here and Asante teachers also here. So these are Asante teachers and most of them are men. So if I look at men, okay, these are men. And these are Asante SHS teachers. So Asante SHS teacher can be men and can be women, but most of them are men. When it happens like that, we have a portion of men being Asante SHS. There is what? There is intersection between Asante SHS teachers, and men, because some men or most men are Asante SHS teachers. So there is intersection. So these are the men who are at the same time Asante SHS teachers. And when I come to Asante SHS teachers, those who are here, it means they are not men, they are women. So the women are here, and then the men are here. And then these are men who are also not in Asante SHS. Is that okay? So that is about the intersection. You can even say some. You can use not all. Okay, not all. So somebody can use some. Some boys are in home economics class. Some boys are in home economics class. Or some girls are in visual arts class. Okay, some girls are in visual arts class. So we talk about visual arts students and those who are girls. There are intersection. Those who are girls at the same time being visual arts students there. So intersection. So when you see some of these statements, take note that you are going to use what? Intersection. Let's talk also about subset. Subset to maybe words like all, no, not, and so on. Subset. When you hear subset, to me one contains the other. So maybe a statement like all men wear shoe. All men wear shoe. All men wear shoe. So all is the key word. That means subset. Men wear shoe. Men wear shoe. So it means that all men wear shoe. Every man you see wear shoe. That does not necessarily mean that all those who wear shoe are men. There may be some women who may also wear shoe. But every man we see wear shoe. So when you look at it, we have men and those who also what? Those who wear shoe. So those who wear shoe is a bigger set and men are subset. Because all men wear shoe. Those who wear shoe. All men definitely wear shoe. So the moment you wear shoe, the moment you are a man, you wear shoe. Alright. So men are subset of those who wear shoe. So you put men into the category of all those who wear shoe. Or all men wear shoe. Alright. But there are some people who wear shoe outside men, but they are not men. So there may be people who may wear shoe, but they are not necessarily what? Men. But all men wear shoe. But when you hear something like that, it definitely means it becomes what? They become a subset of those who wear shoe. For example, all footballers use boots. Does it mean that only footballers wear boots? No. But all footballers use boots. It means that if I want to look at those footballers, those who use boots, footballers become a subset of it. Okay, because all footballers wear boots. So all footballers is subset of those who wear boots. Okay, subset. Or someone no footballer does not wear shoe. Okay, it come back to the all. It come back to the all. All right, it come back to the all. No student does not wear uniform. Okay, it come back to the all. So if no student does not wear uniform, what does it mean? It means every student wear uniform. Every student wear what? Wear uniform. So if the statement meaning is all, then it means that it's a subset. Okay, and if it's a subset, you put one into the other. And let's come to disjoint. Disjoint. Disjoint, you can show the ends. Never, no, never, none. No, never, none. And if it's a disjoint, then the two will not meet. So, no student is lazy. No student is lazy. If no student is lazy, then what does it mean? No student is lazy. Students, those who are lazy. So, when I talk about two people, students and those who are lazy, they will not meet. They are disjoint. So these are students and these are lazy people. No student is lazy. So you cannot find any student who is lazy. The moment you are lazy, then you are not a student. Because no student is lazy. So disjoint. Okay, disjoint. None of my students is sick. None of my students is sick. So it means that if you are my student, then you are not sick. Disjoint. Okay, disjoint. Or Kofi can never be late for school. Kofi can never be late for school. So those who are late for school and Kofi, disjoint. Okay, because Kofi can never be late for school. Alright, so these two sets do not meet. Okay, so that is about logical statements when you see some of these keywords. So I'm going to put a question on the board, and whatever we have learned here, we are going to use that and answer that particular question. Is that okay? Okay, let's look at the question. Consider the following statement. P, all students are hardworking. Q, no hardworking person is careless. draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the above statement. So let's draw a Venn diagram before we come to solve the question. Okay, so as I told you, the keywords are here. All. So subset. Alright? So all students are hardworking. So here is talking about students and those that are hardworking. So we are going to use, so when you are solving, you represent the letters as you are doing for Venn diagram by variables. Okay? So our space is small, so I'm going to write the variables inside. Okay, but when you are solving, make sure you represent the letter by variables. So we will draw a Venn diagram like this. Okay, all students, so all, it means one will be the subset of the other. So you take note of that. So make sure that, so see, for the easy way to identify that the first, after the or whatever he's talking about is a subset of the next one, of the people he's talking about. All students are hardworking. All students are hardworking. It means that students are subset of those that are hardworking. Every student, no matter who you are, according to the statement, you are hardworking. It means that the moment you are a student, automatically you are part of those that are hardworking. So hardworking will become the bigger set and students will be inside. It doesn't necessarily mean that only students are hardworking. No. That is why the hardworking people are there is the bigger set, but all students are hardworking. Alright, so students and those that are hardworking. No hardworking person is careless. No. So disjoint. No hardworking. So he is talking about hardworking is careless and those that are careless. So hardworking is here and careless will be disjoint. So let's say careless is C. So this is what we are going to have. People that are hardworking and then careless, they will not meet. So careless and hardworking. So we are done with our Venn diagram. That is all. So simple. So which of the following statements are valid or not valid from P and Q? Amma is a student. Therefore, this sign implies. Okay, it implies Amma is not careless. So let's see. Amma is a student from here. If Amma is a student, students are here. Okay, the S portion is a student. So if Amma is a student, say Amma is not careless. So if Amma is here, then Amma is not here. Is it true or not true? It is true. So the A you say is valid because the moment Amma is here a student has nothing to do with here because it is even disjoint. So the moment a student is here, then the student cannot be here. Alright, so if Amma is a student, then Amma definitely is not here. The moment you are here, you cannot be here. The moment you are here, you cannot be here. Okay, so it is valid. If Amma is a student, it implies Amma is not careless. Those who are careless are here. So Amma is not here. It is true. Okay. B. Kofi is hardworking. It implies Kofi is a student. Kofi is hardworking. Hardworking people are here. So if somebody is hardworking, then the person can either be student or may not be student. Yes. So if you are hardworking, then you are either a student or you are not a student. So those who are hardworking, we have those who are students, that student here, and those who are hardworking, but they are not also students. That is why the hardworking is the bigger set. But every student is within those that are hardworking. So Kofi is hardworking. Kofi is hardworking. So Kofi is a student. Doesn't necessarily mean Kofi is a student. If Kofi is hardworking, is it 100% that Kofi is a student? No. We can't conclude that. Because Kofi may be hardworking, but not necessarily being a student. Though all students are hardworking, but if you are hardworking, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are a student. So we have those that are hardworking, but they are not also students. But the more you are a student, then you are hardworking. But it doesn't. The other way around is not true. It doesn't mean that if you are hardworking, then you are a student. We have people that are hardworking, but they are not students. Those are people here. All right. So Kofi is hardworking. Yes, Kofi is a student. It's not true. It's not valid because Kofi may be hardworking and be here, but not necessarily here. All right. So that statement is not valid. Okay, C. AC is careless. AC is careless. Careless is here. AC is not a student. AC is not a student. Yes. If AC is careless, then AC cannot be a student. If AC is here, AC cannot be here. So that is valid. AC is careless. Therefore, AC is not a student. Yes, it is valid. Conclusion. It's true. Let's look at the last one. Yao is not careless. So careless requires. So if Yao is not careless, then it can mean that Yao will be outside. If you are not careless, then Yao may be outside or can be here, can be here. Yao can be three places. But note, Yao should be at one place. Yao cannot be at the three places at the same time. But I'm looking at the possible places Yao can be. Yes, so Yao is hardworking. Doesn't mean that Yao, if Yao is not careless, doesn't necessarily mean that he's what? He's hard. We cannot conclude that since Yao is not here, then he's here. So it's not valid. It's not a general conclusion that, oh, therefore Yao is not careless, so Yao is hardworking. No, it is not a general conclusion like that. Let me form this question and ask if Kwesi is a student. Kwesi is hardworking. Kwesi is a student. Kwesi is hardworking. Is it true or not true? Or valid? Kwesi is a student. Kwesi is hardworking. It's valid. The moment Kwesi is here, automatically Kwesi is definitely there. All students are hardworking. Alright. So this is a valid conclusion. It's a valid conclusion. So you see that logical reasoning is not anything that is difficult. And I know that you can go and get your questions on it and answer. Go and take your textbook, Best Grade Series Core Mathematics. Go and pick it. I've made a lot of explanations there and you understand it. Based on logical reasoning. And I know that especially students that are going to prepare for exams, you have understood it and you can work more questions on it. See you on another lesson. Bye bye.